Well, here we are, August 15th. We got pretty hot and dry the past couple weeks, and we've had a rare day where it rained pretty much all day yesterday. Rained a little bit this morning, but never broke cloud cover, and just pretty rare for August. I thought I'd do a little commentary on this case, Puma. It was a lease. I leased it for 3 years, 400 hours a year, $12,000 a year. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but I got a farm-all. This was quite a step up for me, anyways. I know it's a little tractor to some, but it does what I do. I cut hay with it. It's probably more than enough tractor to run a 10-foot mower, but that's what I do with it. That's all I do with it, really. I put it on the bush hog. It handles it just fine. Good tractor. Can't really say I don't like anything about it. We got it. We had to move the tires out. I don't know. Basically, we turned these front wheels around, the inner hub, moved it out. I think it's almost 8 feet wide, just under. Yeah, put it on the trailer, and then we slid the back out on this bar axle to match the front track. So I actually might like to have it just a tad bit wider, but then I couldn't haul it on my trailer. Right now it leaves you a couple inches on each side, but a good tractor. I got all 540 equipment. I think you can turn the shaft around. I did mess something up already. This tab here on the quick hitch, I had it facing down, and when it bottomed out here, I bent this shaft. Lesson learned. It's a nice tractor. It does have the cab suspension right there. It's got a limit strap. It's got Monroe shocks, I think, on it. That's what it says. Has your PTO, third hydraulic, 3-point up and down. This one here was a leftover model. I don't think 2015, the 2016s went to new LED lights and stuff. That would have been nice, but good tractor. It could use a little bit of weight, but then again, I haul it on a trailer. It gets kind of heavy for a little 1-ton Dodge there. This is a 35-footer. Good tractor. Step on up in there. We'll set that right there. I've never really had too many of these. I blew a fuse. Reason that's out. Long story short, but on the hay rake. Here's the control panels. It has this multi-controller. This here obviously is out, in, and you set your timer. I got them set to 4 seconds. So you hit this button down, turn it to the menu, and you get your timer set. And then if you want to go to float, which I didn't know this until after we had it for a long time, there's a button. Where is that button? Right here. So to go to float, which we would like to know now, you hold that button down, click it, then hit that, and that does your third function. Rabbit, back and forth. I don't like this back and forth right here, honestly. You just get in the habit of using the shuttle shift or whatever, that I feel like you could easily, when you're cutting hay and you're looking backwards and you're swinging a mower, I don't know. I don't like that button right there. I think you could use that for something else. I'd rather have that as one of the hydraulic functions, like raise the mower, lower the mower, to me, and then forward and back. I mean, you're not doing a whole lot of forward and back in this tractor. And especially, I think all these bigger tractors have this same operator station. I don't know why you'd want to go back and forth. Maybe on a 4-wheel drive if you're piling silage or something like that. But good tractor, nice seats. I think I can buy it back for $80,000 at the end of the 3-year lease. Other than that, it's a good tractor. It's a night and day difference how it rides. It rides really nice. I can't complain about that. There's the old garage. It's a mess. I need to get in there and clean that out. It's got a window defroster, which I probably don't use. Pretty easy to drive. It has some other functions, a 4-wheel drive. I use this trailer button. It automatically shifts, so you can just drive it with the pedal down the road, and the faster you want to go, it automatically shifts up and down. That's kind of nice. And when you come to a stop, it doesn't downshift to a lower gear like 10th or 9th or whatever. It stays like in 13th or 12th, I think. Another feature that I use, I don't know if you can see it or not. You can't see it right here. This shuts off right here. So that means you're using both your hydraulics and your 3-point hitch. I usually keep it up there once I get the mower hooked up. That way, if you accidentally turn this knob, it won't raise or lower the height of the mower. Other than that, it's a good tractor. It's the largest one I've ever owned. I've operated many ones that are bigger, but I've been a John Deere fan my whole life, but I don't know that after running this operating station here, if I'd want to go to anything else. I've never ran a Fendt or a foreign tractor, but I guess this is foreign, made in England. Over there, and kind of crazy. They make them over there and ship them over here, but good tractor. You know, 1 click does your timer, 2 click goes to float. I got this joystick here, which I don't have a there it is, loader, but it could. I wish I had a front hitch and front PTO. I may add that to this and keep it and add a front mower. It has, like I said, more than enough power to run a 10-foot mower with conditioners. It could easily run a front mower and a rear pull behind, no problems. I may get into some issues with weights. If I do add a front mower, I'd definitely have to add some rear weight to this thing. And probably quite a bit. I would say I'd have to counterbalance the tractor. Probably the weight of the mower. So if it weighs 1,000, we'd probably have to add 1,000 to the back. It could probably use some weight now as it is, but when you swing it, sometimes you turn, it pulls it around. But like I said, it's a nice tractor. It's not fully loaded. It don't have a whole lot of the options I think you could get. Power shift works good. I've never had a CVT. I'm sure that's nicer. But then again, maybe more to go wrong. I'm trying to make some money off this deal, and there I am. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, it's got the urea. It goes through it quite a bit. I'm not used to all that. Both the new tractors have them, but like I said, power shift. You can shift up, it's not even running. Good little tractor. Of course, it says 4-wheel drive because it's in parking gear. Let me know.